What is that? Incredible. It's a combination of ancient and modern orbital technology.
Yeah. How did they connect the observatory's telescope to something like this?
Wait, this is the Aurora? It's a completely different color than in the manuals.
Looks like it's the same model as the original, but with something strange plugged in.
Guess we were right to be suspicious.
Indeed. That device appears to be modeled after the ones Van and friends were collecting.
Those things, huh? I remember seeing one before.
I heard they were the keys to all the incidents here in Calvert the past couple years. But surely this one is a replica, right? Not one of the real ones?
Correct. There are only 8 in the set, and they were brought together in April. Our intel hasn't suggested they were stolen. So this is something else.
As someone who got my hands on one once before, I can tell ya, they're definitely not the same. The whole design is totally different.
So whoever's running this place is using a counterfeit.
It might not be the real deal, but it's clearly got something to it. Don't forget it caused all that shit upstairs. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if it was capable of the original's power.
The real question is, why is something like this hooked up to a telescope in the first place? I fear we may need someone with technological expertise for this.
Asking someone else to do your homework. Talk about shameless.
I would be happy to be of assistance. My foundation training should come in handy. I'm no expert, but I can act as an interim software engineer. Count me in! Reporting for duty!
Try not to be careless, Mint.
We can probably use our Xiphus to help out with the processing.
It looks like we might be able to activate the device's administrative holo.
That should help. If we can disable the firewalls, it may be able to answer some questions.
Hey, Rean, Crow, you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine. Let's turn on developer mode then.
It might be more convenient than an Arcus, but it's still a pain in the butt.
I am Eos, the holo responsible for the Aurora Alba terminal. Administrator access confirmed. Security level 2 clearance granted. Please state your inquiry.
Let's get started then. First things first, who put you in this Aurora terminal here? And when?
Aurora Alba and I were installed here at 3 a.m. on the Septian calendar September 1st, 1206. We took over duties from our predecessor, Capel 3, and began running calculations. As for who, I cannot respond to your inquiry due to insufficient security level clearance. My apologies.
Talk about tight-lipped.
Still, it's pretty impressive how easily it can talk with us.
It certainly is. It matches the fluency of even the latest holos, but I doubt there's any actual sentience behind it.
She said September 1st, 1206, right?
Yeah. The day the Empire declared war. The Battle of Jormungand.
So this scheme's been in the books for some time. I wonder if it's all related.
But the Xiphos wasn't even made public back then, which limits the number of people who could have done it. Yeah, to only a select few, no less. Wait, didn't it say Capel 3? Isn't that the high-speed computing unit from ZCF in Liberl?
You're right. Though these days they're up to Capel 5, which is apparently compatible with the Orbital network. We even used it on our church airships for a time.
I take it the system's been around a while.
Probably. Let's see what else she can tell us. Here's a question for you. Since you seem to be wired into the observatory's telescope via this cable, what data are you sending back and forth with it? And how long has that been going on, including previous models?
I'll begin by answering your latter question. We have been working since July 12, 1189. The processing terminal at the time was the Capel Origin. This Aurora Alba is the 5th generation.
1189? So 20 years ago?
That long? And what's Capel Origin? As I understand it, it was the world's first orbal calculator, developed by multiple countries working in tandem.
Doesn't that mean it would have been built by Professor Schmidt, Professor Hamilton, and Tita's grandpa?
As for your first question, I must apologize. I cannot answer due to insufficient security clearance.
I have another question then, Eos. We were looking through the telescope at the views that you adjusted earlier. And while most of us saw a sky full of stars, my friend and I only saw a blank, hazy expanse. How does something like that happen? Can you explain that?
Rean.
Way to be subtle about it.
Maybe asking straight up isn't such a bad idea.
Yeah, it was sort of unavoidable.
Not to mention that with some of these hollows, an unexpected question can have interesting consequences.
Oh, you mean how it can sometimes bypass restrictions?
I suppose I can say that there are 3 possibilities. The first is that you are providing me with false information. Second, someone may have hacked into the system and broadcast a different feed only when you two observed it.
I don't buy it.
I suppose those would be the most plausible solutions. The first option may be plausible if it were only Crow, but since Rean was affected as well, we can safely exclude that possibility.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Eos, how likely is it that the feed's been hacked?
As no external interference has been detected, I can confidently say that the odds are no more than 0.03%. As for the third possibility, perhaps the two of you are the only ones who saw the true feed.
Huh?
That's...
Hold up. If that's the case, then...
Wait a second. Don't you think that conclusion is more than a little illogical?
Yeah, that would mean that the stars we've been looking at weren't there.
You're right. Seeing that beautiful view through the telescope is one thing, but stars are there even for the naked eye.
That's true enough. Which means there has to be another... Huh? Rean? Crow?
So I guess that's the cards on the table. Any ideas?
Something must make the two of you fundamentally different. Was it the Retributive Tower incident? Or perhaps something you saw at the end of another version of the Twilight?
Huh? What do you mean?
You might not know, since you were on the Courageous too, but when we settled things at the Imperial Fortress, it felt like there was another course events could have taken.
Huh?
During the Retributive Tower incident, this other course was calculated and simulated, and we resonated with the being that resulted from that. But still, I can't help but feel that's not the whole picture.
That's... It can't be. Arkwright's group experienced something similar. Could this be just like when the school was taken over by terrorists? The 3 days in the illusory coup as well?
Yeah, I think it might be.
All I heard was things got rewound, and more than once. Doesn't sound like it was on a huge scale or anywhere near as bad as the Twilight. Still, What if those other outcomes, which everyone remembers as just dreams, were things that actually happened?
Forced resets that allow you to redo events several times to avoid unwanted outcomes. And all the discarded results are then archived to be added back into the final observational outcome. Elaine's the one who told me about it. She was there in the spring, when she got the story from a certain someone.
I see. I know Lloyd and his friends also experienced something similar. It might not be exactly the same phenomenon, but that's beside the point. In that alternate course of events at the end of the Twilight, Crow, Milliam, and I might have seen something.
Milliam too? It can't be.
Finally, we're getting to the meat of it.
And just what was this phantom memory that may or may not be true?
Well, we took our divine knights to the edge of the skies to seal the root of the problem. I'm wondering if that's got something to do with...
Might want to keep the rest of that story to yourself.
What?
Kincaid too? Huh? What's she doing here?
Shit, look who it is. And with the silver-haired girl along for the ride.
We were careless. The vice captain and the president's right-hand man are one thing, but we didn't account for her.
They had to wait for us to finish all the hard work before showing up.
Hey, she the one you mentioned? That secret sister disciple of yours?
Well, you could make the argument that I was Master's secret disciple.
Nah, Master spelled it out that as the wielder of the Black God, I'm the secret one. I'm Shizuna Rem Misaruki, Ikaruga's second in command. I spy 3 faces I haven't seen before. As for Fi, Toa, and the 2 Dominions, it's good to see you guys again. Oh, and same goes for you, Rean. It's been, what, a year and a half since we last met?
Yeah. When we saw each other in the mountains of Longlai on the way to Conlone. And it's Kuragane, right? Been a while.
It has indeed, Divine Blade of Ash. On that day, I had acted discourteously. Which is why it is disappointing that we should meet again under these circumstances.
Is that so? I'm unfamiliar with the others, but I assume you brought them here, Kincaid.
Your assumption is indeed correct. The Vice Captain here has come as part of an agreement.
Greetings, Thors. I am Ashlad, a member of the Papal Guard. It would appear you've been coerced by some troublesome company.
Huh? And just who the hell are you calling troublesome?
We're simply fulfilling our mission. I ask that you please refrain from throwing around false accusations.
I'm just impressed you found the place. I should have expected as much from a Dominion, as long as you aren't here to cover up certain truths that have come to light.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean.
Looks like you guys aren't all on the same page. What the hell brought you down here anyway? Just so you know, the person in charge did tell us we could use the observatory however we liked.
That's right. It looks to me like you're the ones trespassing.
You're not wrong. While I could have gotten a warrant without any great difficulty, at this point, I can definitely confirm that we're in the same boat. So I would be more than happy to share some details about that system you've been interrogating. But if I do, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to give up on your trip to the capital. You will be waiting quietly in your designated lodgings until the day after tomorrow, after the rocket launch is successful.
You don't say.
Are you suggesting that if we turn back now, you won't cause us any trouble?
That I can promise. However, you can expect your visit to the capital will be under CID surveillance.
Aw, come on. Isn't that a little too heavy-handed?
It's only natural. They are the country's intelligence agency.
Ah, so that's how this is gonna be.
Eos, good stuff with those answers earlier. Just need you to follow up with one more favor. Gather any and all info related to that third possibility.
Perhaps the two of you are the only ones who saw the true feed.
And once the data is compiled, please transfer it to the terminal you're currently wired to.
Oh.
So that's your plan.
Boldly done.
Affirmative. I will now begin compiling and transferring all information pertaining to that possibility. This task will take approximately 10 minutes to complete. Please stand by.
Only 10 minutes? Man, that's hardly enough time for any kind of memorable bout. That temp sword of yours isn't looking too shabby, though.
It's the same one you cut in two before. I had it reforged. I may still be inexperienced as a divine blade, but I'll fight through any odds.
That's the spirit. Now, why don't we start with a little warm-up?
Whoa.
Rean.
She plans to go even further than before.
Much as I'd love to let you take her on one-on-one.
Agreed. They'll have to wait for another chance for their duel. Now, as to the reason for you acting of your own accord, I'll do all I can to uncover the answer.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh dear. I suppose it's up to me to clear your unfounded suspicions.
Hey, Fiendish Four Eyes. You gonna show us how you and the CID were able to keep Rufus on a leash?
That was more the division chief's doing. Now, I wonder how you've progressed since becoming a free agent. I'm already impressed with how you handled yourself earlier today. Perhaps we can build a working relationship.
Think you could put a leash on me now, too?
In any case, we won't be backing away from this chance.
You know, I think we should treat them as trespassers. Let's take them down.
Threat levels estimated to be between SS and SS. Maximum coordination required.
We've got 10 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. As long as we can hang in there, we'll win!
Now then, let us begin! My mind is clear.
I'm up. Non-stop.
Now, Rabbit Sword!
Thanks.
Your debt.
Push it to the limit! Catch my drift!
Blow them down. Quick pull down! More to go.
Let's rock!
There. Crimson Leaf Blade.
As formidable as expected.
As expected of the searing flare and the glacial rime.
You've truly outdone yourselves, Thors.
Time.
Itachi is ash itself. Manifold fates, woven into an intangible form. Purge, rush! Rage! Sword! Gleam! Ashen slash! Luminous flux!
I shall take my leave.
I'm afraid I must fall back.
I leave the rest to you.
This is better than I imagined.
Count on you, Altina!
Come on, let's go.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. Multiplex shard barrier, engage! Vivid Calendula! Boost gauge limiter removed! Ready to go!
Take flight! Arc Raven! See you never!
The time has come. What do you say we settle this? A fight to the death.
Very well. I accept, Shizuna.
Zeroth form. Duality.
Oh,
Splendid.
Not bad. You've grown quite a bit since last time. You've taken your friend's thoughts and used them to bolster your will and your power with it.
You, on the other hand, stand alone. So how did you possibly get this strong? Just what was it? Just what on earth did Master Yun Ka-Fai teach you?
Oh, it's pretty simple, really. To prevent this world's destruction, our master instructed me in the ways of the Black God. Black God Oneblade, a dark sword style passed down through thousands, no, untold generations. In the same way that you must best me in battle, in order to obtain your true blade. Me, you, Van, and all in this world must face a truth that transcends reason in order to measure our own worth. Well, seems Akagarasu's awakened. It's the 13th night. Might be a couple days early, but let's say we put an end to this.
Then have it your way.
Rean!
Crap. There's no stopping him now.
Yeah. The next strike will probably be the last.
Please!
Sorry for the wait. All information relevant to your query has been compiled and transferred to the connected device as requested.
Ah, shoot. I did it again, didn't I?
Altina, grab the laptop.
Mission complete.
Next is figuring out just how we'll get out of this mess.
Well, well. You managed to hold out.
it would seem we did not go far enough.
What?
Calling in Alpha 01. I need you in here ASAP.
Iscariot Squad number 0. Deploy.
Rogetsu 2, I await your arrival.
You gotta be freaking kidding me! Reinforcements?
Don't tell me they had them wait at the observatory just so that Rean wouldn't sense them.
Correct. They'll be here in 3 minutes. So, are you ready to concede?
Even if you manage to get past us, we won't stop until you've been caught. Surrender yourselves.
There are a few considerations we ask that you keep in mind regarding your data transfer. First, all information regarding the Alter Core powering this terminal has been erased. This is due to restrictions specified by the system's designer. Furthermore, the system is unable to confirm the nature of what lies beyond the canopy. As such, all we can do is provide you with what relevant information we can on this discrepancy. Lastly, regarding the interference of high-performance telescopes across the continent via the orbital network and septium veins, we recommend against making this information public to avert widespread unrest. That will be all. We look forward to serving you in the future.
Shit. So it really was the third option.
Although I didn't want to believe it.
And yet there's no longer any room for doubt. The truth is, a lie is being peddled.
Hold on a second, that can't be right. You're saying that the stars we saw through the telescope were just a fake image made by the terminal?
And for some reason, Rean and Crow could look into the telescope without seeing the fabrication? So they could see something that's being hidden from the rest of us?
It sure seems that way. Like I'm seeing what the other me saw.
Yeah, but hell if I know what it all means. Still, something tells me the rest of you have some insight on that, don't you?
Well, I won't deny it.
Come to think of it, the space base was named by the president himself, yeah? I'm impressed. Seems like you guys are up to speed on your Eastern terminology.
Zeku Space Base. Is that Zeku as in void?
That doesn't pertain to you. Simply focus on fulfilling your contract. Still, I never imagined you would stumble onto such crucial intel. It seems we'll be forced to increase surveillance personnel until the project reaches its conclusion.
We're not getting out of here at this rate.
Wow. Things really went exactly the way they said they would. Huh? Mint?
You're Thor's head mechanic, Mint Braun, aren't you? As I understand it, your uncle reported directly to Professor Schmidt, and you're something of a favorite of the professor's.
I don't know that I'd use the word favorite.
Huh? Why not? The professor and I get along great. Well, whatever. You guys are all cool with blowing this joint, right, Rean? Sully?
What?
Alrighty then, let's do this. Go!
Could that be?
Elsheim's Jewel Arts.
Hello all. Seems I arrived at the perfect time.
Wait, that's Elsheim's...
Prince Sharid? Mint had him on speed dial?
I didn't expect to see you here, Your Highness.
Yes, well, unfortunately the embassy cancelled the upcoming celebration for the day after tomorrow. Rean, Crow, your machines are now connected via the spirit veins. Why not try calling them remotely from here? I don't think it'll be any trouble for you.
All right. Now you're talking.
I won't let you.
We could say the same to you.
Do it! We'll keep them busy for ya.
To me! Tearfing ass!
They're moving?
What's going on?
Now, am I forgetting anything else? If not, then Mr. Kincaid, Vice Captain, and Ikaruga, it's been a pleasure.
Sorry to cut this short, but we got better places to be.
And tell your collaborator that the time has come to make a choice. One that won't dishonor the goddess we serve.
How dare you?
Rean! I've got a message from our teacher. I'll be waiting for you come the promised day, in the land where the heavens turn.
I'm in your debt, Shizuna. I'll be sure to pay you back. Next time.
Sure you will. You better believe I'll be looking forward to that day, Rean.
What is that? Teleported? What's that?
欺门遁甲.
Activate clairvoyance.
Isn't this the Prince's private airship, the Horvatat?
You must be tired, everyone. Mint especially.
Prince Sharid, thank you for coming to our rescue. Wait, aren't you?
Hell, don't tell me this clown's in on it too.
You better believe I am!
My apologies. The circumstances being such as they are.
Oh dear. It seems everyone who's someone is involved in this mess.
You're not kidding. Is the Guild really the only group left in the dark at this point?
I suppose you could say it was to deceive the enemy. And look, your rides are here.
Hollow remote control, huh? Talk about impressive tech.
You're a lifesaver, Your Highness. But is it wise to continue like this?
Not to worry. We're leaving Basel's airspace. I recommend setting your Panzer Soldats to follow automatically. Horvatat, full speed ahead.
Aye, aye, sir!
The escape of Mother Celeste and Father Leon changes nothing. We proceed as planned. Contact the 5th. We'll close the net around the target and the others at the same time.
Yes, sir. As the goddess wills.
The assignment here is complete. Now it's time to prepare for the final mission.
Scatter to the winds and assemble at the appropriate location.
Understood.
And what is it you're planning, Princess?
Haven't you guessed?
You can't be serious.
Why not?
We've begun
Holidays
analyzing the
waiting
Aurora
too.
Alba. As you ordered, the system has not been shut down, and we have not touched the white device.
We've already alerted the Institute of Science and the Verne Company that we're seizing control of this facility.
Good work. Please also inform CEO Townsend that it will only be for a few days. I'm also initiating a Level 4 executive order. Prepare for a top-secret warrant to be issued shortly.
Roger that, sir. I'll notify the CID and the police.
You want arrest warrants for those 2 knights, the people from Thor's, and even the contingent from the Principality of Elsheim?
No, let them be. They can do whatever they please.
Huh? Then who's the warrant for?
That would be Professor Latoya Hamilton. As a person of interest in relation to a case dealing with continent-wide deception,